Hey everybody, it's Rob at Cherry City Guns and Ammo, and today we're taking a look at my new carry gun, the Canik TP9 Elite SC. Now that is literally the first 5 shots I have taken out of this pistol. I already filmed an unboxing for it, which we're going to switch to right now. Alright, here we are ready for the unboxing portion of the video. The shots that I took in the intro, I have not taken yet. I wanted to do the unboxing with you without having ever fired it or anything like that. So through the magic of editing, I have not yet shot the shots that you saw in the intro. So here's the case. Comes with a nice little plastic case. First thing you see, we've got a patch holder and a brush. And then here's all your owner's manual and all that kind of stuff that comes with it. And then there we go. There's the TP9 Elite SC. And I have taken it out of the box, but it's back in there the exact way it came out. I haven't messed with it. I just, felt it and ran the slide and stuff like that just to kind of check it out. But this is exactly how you see it when you come out of the box. Now, obviously, you've got the gun. The nice thing about the Caniks, they come with nice little holsters. I have tried this holster on and it's rather comfortable, and it seems pretty easily concealed with just an untucked shirt. The Mete, my first Canik, my only other Canik, came with a similar holster, but there's no way you're going to concealed carry that without a very large coat, because the Mete is a chunk. But here is the TP9 Elite SC, the We the People edition. It's rather cool. I'm not sure if this is Cerakoted, Hydro dipped, or what it is. I do not know how durable it's going to be. Time will tell for that stuff. When you open up out of the box, it has the 12 round magazine in it with the little pinky extended base plate, but it comes with another base plate right there that's flat. If you want to make this even more concealable, you can replace that base plate and get it really, really flat. I need this for my pinky, and it seems to already be easy enough to conceal, so I'm not concerned about that. But then over here on the side, you get the extended grip 15 round magazine, which is rather nice. I've put that in the holster and put it on, and even then, even with this under a t-shirt, it seems to be rather easily concealable. Also in here you get a base plate. It's a plastic base plate. I have had bad experiences with plastic base plates, so I'm going to try to get an optic for this that does not require the use of the base plate, something that will mount directly to the slide with no base plate needed. Also in here you got your replacement back strap. I haven't tried it on. This one looks to be just a hair, let me see if I can match these up, a hair thicker, but not by much. And this one doesn't have the little stars on it. And let's face it, I bought this model because it looks cool. And so if that's not going to do me much good, I'm going to leave the grip strap that has the stars on it in place. Other than that, we have the goofy little trigger lock that they have to come with. Got a chamber flag, so that way if you wanted to, or if you belong to a range where when you're not shooting your guns you have to have a chamber flag in place, comes with that. And then it comes with some Allen or torque wrenches and screws for attaching your optic once you get an optic, if you get an optic, any of that stuff. So that's it for the unboxing portion of the video. Let's go shoot this thing some more. Alright, we're all loaded up, ready to do some more shots and kind of get an actual impression. So that was my very first 5 shots there in the intro. We're going to test out some different ammo, see what it likes. What I shot in the intro and the mag that I have in it right now is 115 grain Blazer brass. I also have some 124 grain Blazer brass in the extended mag, and then after that I'm going to shoot some Federal 147 grain, which I'm a big fan of 147 grain 9mm. Now, if you're not familiar with Canik, they are built in Turkey. They've been imported in the United States for probably the last 10 or so years, but they were flying under the radar for quite a while. And just in the last couple of years, they've really blown up as people have found the value in them. It's a great budget gun. They're fairly inexpensive guns and really seem to bring a huge amount of quality for the price point. And I've got a Canik TP9, super happy with it, but that is a huge chunk of a pistol. You'd have to be wearing a rather large coat to conceal carry it. And I like having concealed carry options, so I bought this because I've heard nothing but fantastic reviews about it. I saw this We the People edition with the stars and the We the People on the slide, and thought, well, that's a rather good looking little pistol for concealed carry. And like I said, I've seen reviews myself. I watch YouTube reviews, and everybody seems to really be impressed with this small little pistol. Now I will tell you that just on the feel, the frame feels like it weighs nothing, but it seems to be very slide heavy. And typically if you're slide heavy, that is a lot of reciprocating mass, which can make it kind of snappy. I didn't notice it on the first 5 shots in the intro because I was shooting rather fast and just trying to get targets or rounds on target quickly. I'm going to pay a little more attention now and see if I notice that it feels extra snappy because being so slide heavy. We'll just check it out and see what we think. Alright, so this is the Blazer Brass 115 grain. Let's shoot our Scoops TV plate. Not too bad. Let's see if we can hit our hostage popper. A little high. Not bad. Let's go down our plate rack. Alright, so we're out of the 115 grain Blazer Brass. Let's throw on, I'm digging in my pocket, I got too much stuff in there, the extended mag that has the 124 grain Blazer Brass. So let's go back to the Scoops TV plate. Let's go to the hostage popper. Let's, just for fun, let's turn this thing. Let's go out there to 60 yards. Let's see if we can hit the big silhouette up there. No problem. Let's hit our 8-inch gong that's to the right there. There we go. There we go. All right. Well, so far I would say it doesn't feel super snappy. I mean, anytime you're shooting a very small, especially a small gripped concealed carry gun, especially a guy with like me that has rather large hands, small guns I have a hard time getting a purchase on. But all those things considered, it doesn't really seem very snappy. It seems rather comfortable to shoot. So far, I'm super impressed with this trigger. So I'm going to go load up some mags, and while I'm at it, I'm going to grab my my trigger scale, and we're going to see what this trigger says. I think I'm going to be rather impressed because it feels great. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. I've got my RCBS trigger scale here. Go ahead and rack it. Make sure the chamber is empty. I've got no mag in it. So let's see how this trigger breaks. I'm going to try to do this close to the camera so you can kind of see. Although I know you're not going to be able to read the scale, but do what we can here. So that broke exactly at 4 pounds. I don't know if you can see it on there. Let's rack it. Try again. Exactly at 4 pounds. We'll do a third one, just so we can see if it's consistent. Exactly at 4 pounds, like it's dead on the numbers, 4 pounds. So it's nice to see that it's consistent. Now, the thing that I felt while I'm shooting has a very audible, I'm sure you could probably hear that in the camera there, very audible reset and tactile. Let me see if I can show you. It's a rather short reset. Okay, we've got the rising morning sun directly behind the camera there, so I keep getting the shadow of the camera in there. So there's the trigger pull. There's the reset. Really, really good trigger. It's a striker fired gun, so it's maybe not as crisp as a high-end 1911 where you've had a bunch of work done on the trigger. And you're never going to have that with a striker gun. That's just how striker fired guns work. But for a striker fired gun, it feels super crisp. I love how consistent it is, and the very short tactile and audible reset. This is the same thing I saw with my Mate. So with a sample size of 2, I mean, keep that in consideration, but 2 for 2 have had phenomenal triggers. I'm really super impressed with the trigger. So let's do some more shooting. Up first, we've got the 12 rounder, and I actually don't have 10 rounds in it, but I have got a mixture of 115 grain and 124 grain, just because I'm curious to see, can you feel a difference between them? I did notice there was a slight point of impact shift. I had to hold up slightly higher with the 124 grain, especially going for small targets like the hostage popper there. Let's go to our Scoops TV. All these first ones are 115 grain. Well, that emptied them, and I never felt a difference at all. It seemed to hold pretty good. Now, the part that I'm most curious about, we've got the 15 grain extended mag, and we've got 147 grain flat point American Eagles in there. I am a heavy for caliber guy. I like heavy for caliber. My favorite grain weight in 9mm shoot is 147 grain. If I have a 9mm, can't talk today. If I have a 9mm that does not shoot 147 grain well, I'm not happy, but it seems to usually shoot pretty good. 147 grain is just my absolute favorite. So let's go to our hostage popper. Oh yeah. Very nice. Scoops TV plate. It feels amazing. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. With my limited experience with Caniks, they all just function, fire, everything. Let's go to the 60-yard silhouette. No problem. Now let's really stretch the legs. You can see all the way back there at our backstop at 100 yards, we've got a 2/3 size silhouette at 100 yards, and then next to it we've got a head. I'm not trying for the head right now, but I am going to see if I can hit that 100-yard silhouette. There we go. First shot. There we go. There we go. And I'm out. You know what? For my first couple of shots at distance, at 100 yards, with a subcompact pistol, you know, I can't remember the exact length of this, but it's like 3.25 or something like that. But a sub 4-inch barrel in a subcompact, if I can put shots on target at 100 yards with any sort of reliability or consistency, I'm really happy. I'm not a phenomenal shooter. I'm not a competition shooter. I'm pretty average. And if an average guy like me can consistently put rounds on target at 100 yards, I'm thrilled. I gotta do that some more. I'm gonna load up some other 147 grains. Might load up some 115, see if it makes a difference. But yeah, we're gonna shoot that 100 yards some more. Be right back. All right, let's do some more 100 yard shooting. We've got some 115 grains because we haven't tried those at distance. Want to see how they run, if I'm able to put shots on target. And yeah, I don't know. I'm really enjoying shooting this gun. I'm having a great time. My old carry gun might get put on marketplace, or, you know, put on the market, because I don't know if I'll ever carry it again. This thing's fantastic. All right, let's 100 yard silhouette. 115 grain. There we go. That trigger really is good. I wasn't even intending for that second one to go off. Alright, I have to try hitting the 100 yard head. I gotta move my whole setup here over just a little bit. It's kind of hiding behind the hillside. But I gotta hit that head. First shot. That was pretty awesome. If I can put headshots in at 100 yards with the subcompact, holy cow, I'm absolutely in love. All right, let's see if that was just a fluke. Headshots. All right, we're out of the 115s. Let me switch over to the extended mag with the 147s. I gotta get at least one more headshot. Gotta. So you can do it with a 147 grainer. There we go. All right, we're going to the silhouette. Now I can't hit the silhouette. Come on, I hit the head. There we go. And we are empty. Yeah, so far I am super thrilled with this gun. If you can shoot like that with a subcompact, you know, 3-inch barreled gun, and it looks good, and it's inexpensive, and it comes with a holster that seems to be rather comfortable. Although I make my own leather holsters, and I'm not gonna lie, I make them look pretty spiffy, so I might still make a holster for this. But in the meantime, I have a holster that came with it. I paid nothing for. That seems to be rather comfortable, and I think I'm gonna start packing this thing. Might have to get rid of the Ruger Max 9. If anybody wants to buy a used Ruger Max 9, let me know, because I think it might go away. Because this might be my new everyday carry gun. I'm super thrilled. If you're in the market for a budget polymer striker fired carry gun, don't take a second thought. Just get one of these. I don't think there's any way you could be disappointed. Shoots well, looks good. There's a bunch of different cool options for the, I mean, I got the We the People, the All Patriotic and stuff, but they have some like Battle Worn, Damascus. There's all kinds of really cool finishes that these come with as an available option, and I just think it's super cool. I'm really thrilled with this thing, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. Once I get closer to 1,000 rounds, I think we're gonna do a 1,000 round review, see how it's holding up. But I've got a lot of faith that I'm gonna be shooting this gun for a long time. So, and finally, I want to thank my Patreon supporters. You guys bought me this gun. I used my Patreon dollars. I saved them up for a while. I don't have a lot of Patreons, but the ones I have are fantastic, and I appreciate you folks so much. Thank you for allowing me to buy a new concealed carry gun that I am really happy with. Anyway, thanks for all the support, whether it's Patreon support, liking my videos, sharing my videos, subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, it would mean a ton to me. It helps me out a ton. It would be awesome if you could subscribe. If not, just coming in week after week, watching my videos and enjoying my content means the world to me, and I can't thank you guys enough. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.